So, hey, it's just kind of a spur of the moment thing. Just thought I'd come hang out for a minute. I don't know why. I just decided to do it. I don't know if anybody's going to show up anyhow. And I don't know. Thought I'd give it a minute, see if anybody wanted to come up, whatever. Hang on there, Stanley. Hey, bud, I'm live streaming. So what you got?
You in Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn's in here somewhere. She's in the other room, though, I think.
Oh, I just wanted to see what you want to do about lunch.
Oh, hey, Scott. Do about lunch?
Yeah, tell Scott I said hey.
Well, he's on the. Hey, Scott. Timmy said hello. Hey, Tim Mitchell. Good to see you. Hey, Rebecca. Touched by Yarn.
Hi, Rebecca.
Tammy said hello. You want to just say hey?
Hey.
There we go. Tammy said hello.
So,
I got a phone call.
What are we gonna do about lunch? I mean supper.
Okay, I was about to say we already had lunch.
Think about it and text me.
Well, do you just want to run by? I don't know, Whataburger.
Okay.
Well, I don't. You got another idea? I'm listening.
No, that's fine. I'll let you guys. You can do your life.
All right.
Bye.
Well, if you want, you can hop on. Say she hung up on me. Okay, that's fine. Anyhow, I got no purpose in being live other than I was kind of bored. I did get some stuff done today. I got my oil changed, and well, what else did I do? I found out, let's see, I was well, I got hurt a while back at work, a little over a month ago, 19th of June. Was forced to stay home for like 22 days, wouldn't let me drive. And there was just some kind of a mix up where, hey, in the gym, good to see you, darling. Where I really hadn't gotten a check. Got a little bit of one, but it wasn't covered much of nothing. And so I went by there today and they, hey, Brooklyn, you want to come get on live stream with me? I am on a live stream right now. Do you want to grab a seat and come over?
Ma'am.
You can just wait. Hey, Demoose, good to see you. Anyhow, for 10 days I was in a cast. They wouldn't let me drive on that.
Yes, ma'am.
For a while after that, had to switch into a boot. Nothing but a boot. Was in that. I was also on crutches during that time.
I wore a boot too. I broke my foot.
Did you?
Yeah.
L&I guess that's workman's comp. Yeah. By the way, this is Brooklyn. This is my niece. Great niece, Tech. And we just chilling. Well, I guess if I can figure out how to, I'll drop a link in case somebody wants to come up. I don't know if it'll work. It's been so long since I've worked this stuff. Wait a minute, wrong thing. There we go. And let me pin that in case somebody wants to come up. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Tim says, hey, Brooklyn. Okay. Demuth said hello as well. I assume that. Hey, Daniel Berry. Good to see you. Yep, they're saying hello.
Hey, y'all.
And she just got home from school, and we just kind of chilling. And at the moment I am using StreamYard. I'm not sure which direction to go with. I'll try to figure out that EV Mux at some point. That's what Eddie's using. And, I'll probably use that, but I don't know that much about it. And I know Eddie's at work right now. So just talk to him. I think his blood sugar's a little low. He ain't been, he said he ain't had nothing to eat since this morning. So, school go okay today?
Yeah.
You got anything you want to say?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tell you what, if you want, you can give the dogs a treat. Just one apiece and have them sit down before you give it to them. You're going to have to go over there. I don't have it.
Nikki, sit down. Nikki, sit. No, sit.
Make sure they're stay seated.
Here.
We don't want to spoil them.
AJ, sit.
We want them to learn to
Okay.
control themselves.
Okay.
There we go.
Rosemary, where are you?
She's around here.
Rosemary, sit.
So yeah, EV Mux.
Sit.
Well,
Okay.
I've used StreamYard. That was the first one that me and Eddie, that I used. Eddie was using it too, obviously. And then went to Talk Studio Streamlabs and was using it for a little bit. The last thing, I guess, Eddie got me to sign up for EV Mux. And I really hadn't been on much since then. So, and I just figured that maybe I ought to, I don't know. For a while I was against using, I was kind of fed up with YouTube. And so I wasn't doing much. But I thought I might as well go ahead and do a few things on here.
Here you go.
Streamlabs, I don't know. Each one of them seems to be a little different, even though they got a lot of the same things you can do. You just do them different ways. I'm not a big fan of EV Mux at the moment. Are you shooting a video?
I took a picture of myself.
Oh, okay. The kids these days are always interested in taking selfies and that type of thing. No, we're not giving any more. You got one from Brooklyn. You want to come up? Come here. Come here. Yeah, say hello. Woo-hoo. All right. Ain't nothing up here for you to chew on, sweetheart. Nikki's got an issue with, she's always trying to lick you on the mouth.
Come on, Rosemary. Rosemary.
Rebecca says, hi, Brooklyn.
Oh, hi.
Well, all right. That's fine. We got room for another. And that's Nikki that Brooklyn's holding. And now I've got Brooklyn again.
Nikki.
No, leave that alone.
Come on, Rosemary.
And this is Rosemary here. Kind of hard to do live streaming around here. Hey, Randy, how you doing? You want to come up? Y'all quit playing with everything.
Poor AJ. AJ, you're
AJ's around here. And Des says, hello, Brooklyn and Gary. Hey, Des.
Hello.
We just, I guess, I don't know. I guess I tend to be a little spontaneous. Yeah, she'll sit there for a long time. If you scratch right there above her tail, she'll sit there forever. But you got to pay attention to what you're doing. She ain't going to give in just without no attention to detail whatsoever. She loves that.
Mm.
And Des, you're going live tonight. That's what, at 7 o'clock? I think that's when she's going live.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know. Hey, TF, good to see you. Traveling Fools. You doing all right, brother? Well, we do have an open panel here. If somebody wants to hop up, say hello, promote your channel or something. Tell us what's going on with your stuff. Hey, sweetheart. Yes. Maybe I should. All right. Well, hang on. Let me see if I can adjust this where it doesn't. Let's see. That way you can see the dog a little better. Sweetheart, come back here. There we go. At 5 Pacific. Yeah, I think that's 7 o'clock Central Time. At 8 o'clock Central. Yeah, that's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Central. Well, that's my time. That's the only time I can really kind of focus on. I expect I'll be on there at some point. Hey, Kenneth Bird, good to see you. Here we go. Turn around this way. There we go. And I'll pet you. I'll rub your butt. I've been watching. You know, it's so funny when I turn on some of these cute dogs videos. You know, they'll pay a lot of attention to it. Hey, Shawnee, good to see you. I just thought I'd come on and start doing. I don't know if I'm on what kind of a schedule. I got kind of burnt out for a little while, a little frustrated, a little aggravated at. Well, obviously, I got a little aggravated at Eddie. But that's neither here nor there. But my wife asked me to make up with him, so I did. You know, and he's good people. He's just stupid at times. But then again, so am I. Anyhow, I ain't gonna get into that. So anyhow, so we just chilling. At the moment I am on workman's comp, so I can only work 40 hours a week. Limited duty. So I don't want her to get used to where she starts licking faces. Let's try to avoid that. You know,
I got you kissed anyway.
go on the side.
Nikki, you want it?
Yeah. But we all are at times. That's right. We all do get a little burnout. Well, I think it's important to remember that this is a hobby more than anything else. Hey, Tuber Chat, good to see you, brother. That's Kevin. Hey, if y'all want to make some connections, you got to connect with Tuber Chat. I think probably everybody in here knows him. Kevin, he's up there in Canada. He's good people. Got a lot of people come into his, and he highlights a lot of channels. A lot of folks you can get used to. Get, you know, a lot of times they'll share. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tuber Chat. Some folks, you know, look at this more as a business, I guess, or their focus is to make money. I'm not sure what my intention on this is. I don't think it's to make money. That's never been a priority for me. Even in my work life, it was more important to do something you felt was worthwhile. I guess I have given thought, you know, when I end up retiring a few years from now, it may mean more to me. I don't know. Super Chat's covering this basis, talking to everybody. He's good people. He's very thoughtful too. By the way, Tuber Chat, you paying any? Hey, Dave Collier, camping. Good to see you, brother. I hadn't seen you in a while. Although I did go and look at your channel not too long ago. Hadn't seen you in a while. But yeah. All right, come on, sweetheart. Sweetheart, take rope. There we go. I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of me doing this other than it's something to do. All right, come here, AJ. Come on. This is big girl.
No.
AJ is my big, beautiful Boston. Well, can't say the rest of it. This is our big girl.
You're bigger than all of them.
So, all right, we'll see you in a minute, Des. But what is the purpose of a YouTube channel? Socialization, I expect. It can turn into being monetized. This is a monetized channel. It makes a few dollars here and there. For a small channel though, like mine's a fairly small channel. Most of my subscribers have come through shorts. Although I do make it a point, you know, I've always tried to support other channels, and I do that from time to time. Here of late, any live stream, most of the live streams I go to are just you know, I'll be quiet in, just lurking, what they call these. See, many people start channels as businesses or to promote businesses. That's a good idea. I don't really have a business to promote. Just to interact with others. I would agree with that. The socialization. After all, some were lost and on drugs. I don't doubt that whatsoever. I'm sure there's lots of purposes for it. I'm not exactly sure what my purpose is. When I started doing the live streaming, when I started doing the channel, it was to keep from having to do a journal on my garden. Sweetheart, you're heavy.
Right.
Go over and see Brooklyn. When I started, it was the late night lives. Well, there is something to be said for being able to, contact, talk with. Let's see, friendships were something I didn't think about or expect until a few small YouTubers came around and inspired me to start YouTuber chat. I would agree
How
with
did you
that.
even meet Eddie?
Oh, you hadn't met Eddie yet.
No, I said, how did you meet Eddie?
I met Eddie on a live stream, and hey, Eddie's here. He's in the chat,
Hello, Eddie.
and oh, cool. We got Jonesy here too. Good morning from the future.
Stop. Stop.
But I think a lot of people get confused. Hey, Gen X Gemini, good to see you. Don't say anything. Eddie is here. That's funny.
Stop.
I think some people distracted. Hey, Demi.
No.
I think a lot of people get distracted, and when I'm just like everybody else. When I started doing this, I guess I started putting effort into it, and I wanted to. I guess it kind of feels good to have other people look at what you do. Who doesn't like being appreciated for what they do? I think everybody does.
I think Nana's on the way home.
Yeah, she probably is. It's almost time for her to. It is Friday. She might have got off work a little early.
She said she was gonna go stop at Whataburger and get us something to eat.
But I think as the channel does tend to grow, I think that people start looking at possibly channel's going to go featured on Sunday. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Many people start channels to share memories with only family and friends. Once the views start to increase, being inspired. Yeah, I agree, Tuber Chat. If you get a wild hair or something, well, I know I know your voice gets tired from being on here. Hey, Special Abilities, good to see you. Got to make sure we're doing your muscle cars. I do love muscle cars. I think you're right. I think as a person tends to get more and more connections, it tends to people start thinking about growing your channel. And
Get down.
I think that your focus either limits or has I think once you get to a certain point, it starts having limits. If all you're doing is live streaming, unless you've got a really, take Tuber Chats. Tuber Chat's got a lot of folks come into his. It's not unusual for them to hit 100. It's not unusual for him to hit 100 people in his chat or 100 likes. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Hey.
Not gonna say hello to me?
Oh, hey, Gary.
Hey, Eddie, how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Doing well. Tell Sammy I said sup.
Thanks, Randy. Hey, traveling with special abilities.
Hey, Brett.
What's up, Paradise? Somebody's calling me. Hold on, I'll be back, Gary.
All right, cool. But I think as you go through and you start to grow a little bit, you start, I guess, thinking, well, maybe I could do more with this. For me personally, I've seen a lot of limitation on. I'll take him down for the moment. It looks like he's frozen anyhow.
Can't you like basically when you like go live on YouTube, basically it's like the same thing. You go like it's different for TikTok because like
TikTok is a different format.
yeah, but you can also go like live like this on live too. Like on.
I've heard that, but I don't really do TikTok. I don't really do.
Well, I know you have a TikTok account.
I do have a TikTok account, although I haven't uploaded anything to it in a long time. Even then, I only put a few things up there. So I don't. There's a certain thing called synergy where everything works together, and there's a lot of people that are really good at having them work together, where one feeds into the other. But I don't have enough content even for YouTube. I struggle for what to do on here all the time. Just even coming up with an idea for one subject matter, one niche is hard enough for me. But I think if you were going to do a lot of videos, it helps to have a niche.
Yeah.
But on here, I may put up, I think the last video or two I put up here was what was it? I think one of them was about giraffes, just to make sure that I'm showing activity. I guess that's why I'm doing this now, other than just being a little bored, or I felt like doing it, so I did it. Let's see. One that keeps you in a box. I think altogether it's a good driver. Why would? Yes and no. When I started this channel, Demi, it was all about belt loop is in a gang. I guess it depends on I guess that depends on your perspective. Some people, typically more of the folks on the left, think of the police as a gang. I don't consider it that. I think that somebody has to enforce the laws that's on the books. Up on my channel. Hey, I can appreciate that. How's the foot? It's doing well. I don't think of the police as being a gang. Besides, I work at a mental hospital. We very rarely do a lot of the stuff that street cops do. I am certified. Yeah.
What do y'all do at like your mental hospital?
Hang on, Judy May, what's up? What do we do at the hospital? That's a fairly good question. Well, I guess I'm not going to go too in depth, just because the thin blue line is the gang, not the police in general. Okay. Well, I have this hat because I support police in general. I think the thin blue line is just representative of support for police. That's my perspective. Do what? Yeah, it is.
It's just because there's one blue line.
Well, do you want me to answer your question?
Oh yeah.
What do I do at work? Well, I guess typically I'm what you call a stupid advisor there, and let's see, I can't afford the price of StreamYard, so I use it. Hey, this is the free version. This is the free version of StreamYard, and I don't pay for anything at the moment. I canceled my subscription to Talk Studio. I have canceled my subscription or my paid version of Talk Studio, my paid version of StreamYard. I got the free version, and I don't know what all I'm capable of doing with it, but it is what it is. What do I do at work? I do. I mean, what my day typically is.
All right, I'm back.
All right, welcome back.
There was a stupid phone call. I think it was a scam or something, but it was from Fidelity, Gary, saying they wanted us, but it came up on I don't know. It said Fidelity Katie. I don't know.
Okay. For those that are not familiar, me and Eddie both have accounts with Fidelity, doing some it's big or anything. We just have a few dollars in there. So, and we do talk stock time to time.
Oh, thought you were talking. I thought I was locked up or something because we're in the truck. So,
Hey, Sammy.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I just
I ain't still working today.
no,
I told you Friday and Saturday's his days off.
while
He don't listen to me.
I am on workman's comp, I cannot work Friday or Saturday. I don't.
He can't get overtime. And
Right.
his normal days off are Fridays and Saturdays.
But I normally work on Fridays, or I have for the last little over a year.
Well, yeah, but Fridays and Saturdays are your normal days off, though.
Right, that's true. And while I'm limited to 40 hours a week,
Yes.
Hey. Brooklyn was asking about what I do at work, so I thought I'd. My audio's cutting up.
Hold on a minute, Gary. Jonesy's trying to call me.
Okay.
Jonesy, I can't be on the phone and be on the live too.
Yeah, I've noticed that Eddie's audio is, there's a lot of background noise. I think he has frozen again. Anyhow, I'll leave him up here. Most of the time when I go into work, okay, thank you, Judy May. Most of the time when I go into work, I clock in, I go over to the front gate. I work at a mental institution, and what I do is I break out the logbook. I write down and post assignments for the officers that are working with me.
Yeah.
Here of late, we've been very short-handed, so I don't give a lot of check buildings and that type of thing. Whenever most everybody's just helping volunteer, ask somebody. A lot of times they're asked to work if they can work another shift, and a lot of times they will. And so we will go through, and I don't try to overload anybody with lock buildings or signature buildings. Where I work at, there are different buildings that house mental patients. I guess I'll bring Eddie down just because he's still frozen. The house mental patients. Sometimes it's drug and alcohol related. Sometimes it's forensics. Sometimes it's, something else. And you have, one building out there is for adolescents. And usually we do checks on the buildings, just check each building, make sure everything's going, under control. Me, myself, what I do is I'm there at the front gate. It is a semi-secure facility. There are gates and fences around the facility. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. And so if somebody comes in, they're not allowed to bring in weapons or anything like that. So they check them at the gate, and we'll take that, put it in a drawer, and give them a tag. When they leave, they stop by the gate, and I usually watch the outgoing lane and have somebody else watch the, hey, Henry Leslie, Vermont, good to see you. And so I'll hand out handguns or weapons. Sometimes people, if they're carrying a blade with them, they'll drop them off or whatever. Anyhow, they're not allowed on campus. And so my job's pretty boring for the most part. I'll sit there and, when a call comes in, I'll answer the call. I'll dispatch officers. I'll decide who needs to go to that call, and I will send them to the building, use the radio, send them to the building. If it needs more than one officer, I'll dispatch more than one officer. And we go through, and our main job there is to make sure that patients, staff, and visitors are safe. Hey, Kill It and Grill It, good to see you from Nebraska. Very cool. We go through and there's not a whole lot of. It's a pretty big facility. Sometimes, I mean, we do monitor traffic from time to time, and traffic stops, I guess you could say, do go on. Although typically we just give verbal warnings. It's rare that you have to have a. See, do you search car tags or just trust the volunteer would give you? Well, we don't do a lot of searches, although we do on occasion. And some people people have been known to show up, smelling of controlled substances, that type of thing. And if we suspect that somebody has a controlled substance, we have made a few arrests, not a whole lot. And I mean, by arrest, I mean we actually arrest them, and file affidavits, take them to jail. Doesn't happen very often, but it does on occasion. Most of what we do is just, dealing with patients. If patient becomes aggressive, we want to be there to make sure to try and de-escalate the situation. So I do write in the logbook. I check reports every time we have an interaction with patients and what have you. We have to write a report. The officer, there's the one officer that is the lead officer there, and they'll be required to write a report. Sometimes, I mean, we do also. Our police department also does. We do. We're, I guess, and we're first responders, I guess, in every sense. If there's a fire or something, we're the first call. We do have fire marshal. We do have firefighting equipment. I have had to drive the fire truck before. That's only happened one time though in the almost 11 years I've been out there. Not that it hasn't happened before. I'm sure I'm not there 24 hours a day, so I can only speak to what I've done. But mostly we just make sure that everybody's safe. Hey, Christy, good to see you, Christy Betts. Let's see what else is pertinent. I don't know. Does anybody have any questions for me? Does that answer your question, sweetheart? Huh? Nana's what? Okay. She's got Tammy low jacked. So, and to be fair, so that's right. You can type 29 and it will drop your link. You can type DD, it'll drop your link. I forgot that I even had the thing on. And all right. What's up, Chef?
What's up? What's up?
You want me to change your name? You want to leave it on Guess Who?
Leave it.
Okay.
I figured I ain't popped up in a while. I haven't been out and about. So, how you doing, sir?
It's always a pleasure to see you, brother.
Appreciate it.
I hadn't been on much lately. Kind of taking a break. Hey, Mona did what?
Mona did what? That's right. What up?
So, but how's everything going out there for you and yours?
Good, man. Good. Same old same work. Grinding. Little chef still dancing and doing her thing. She's got a couple things coming up, so everybody's doing good.
Are you? How much? I mean, how much are you doing these days on on YouTube?
Nothing.
Well, I'm still going to drop your link.
That's fine. Yeah, my I think we put more content out on our family channel than I have on mine. My Drunken Ship Barbecue. I'll do a short here and there, but it's been too hot to cook, so I haven't really done much.
All right, remind me of your family channel. I know I've been to it before. I'm blanking on it at the moment.
It's Maciel Family Adventures. It's on my main page, but yeah, I came up here just to say hi, man.
Well, I know, but hey, any chance I get to promote my friends, I'm going to.
I do appreciate that.
And yeah, I mean, I've seen a few your things. I need to get back over there and see if you've done anything with your dogs.
With my dogs?
Yeah, you put up over the year. Last
yeah.
year.
My middle boxer passed away in May.
Seems like I knew that, and I was so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, so we got Scully still. And he's still the same old troublemaker.
What about Blue? Do you still have Blue?
No, Blue's the one who just passed away in May.
Okay. And there was Scully, and there was Dodger.
Yeah, Dodger passed away last year. Well, we put him down last year. He reached 13 years old. Had a heck of a life. And Blue, we're not even sure what happened with Blue, because we took off, and my son actually found him in his room, and he was already gone. So he called us up, and we shot over there, tried to give him a little CPR, took him to the vet, and they were like, "Nah, he's gone already." I'm like, "Damn." So we're not even sure.
I guess I knew about Blue. I did not know about Dodger, though. I knew about your older one, I think. The most recent one, I did not.
Yeah, Dodger was the oldest one, the one from last year, and Blue was the recent one.
All right. Mona did what? It says, "I'm sorry for your loss."
Thank you.
And I understand it. Believe me, I've lost some dogs that meant an awful lot to me.
Yeah.
I guess you got to get another dog from Eddie now.
Nah, I'm good, man.
Well,
I still honestly wasn't even know we're Dodger, and I'm still not. It's hard, you know, and even Scully's walking around looking for both of them.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I totally understand it. We lost two dogs in 2 months. One in, was it November? I think it was the first day of November, and we lost, Lulabelle the first day of November, and I thought we lost another dog January the 1st, got hit by a car. She now got outside and yes, they are.
Wow.
And so that's been, I guess, 2022, 2020. That's been, a couple of years ago. It's still tough to deal with.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You do something, and then you remember, oh man, I used to do this with him. I used to do this with her. You know. They're part of your family.
Well, and every now and then I'll come up on a video. In fact, I uploaded one that I never made public. That was the last day when we lost Lulabelle, and I just wasn't able to put that live.
Yeah.
It was just talking about, when we took her to the vet, and so anyhow,
we had did a video for Dodger. I'm sure you remember that one.
Yeah.
And when Blue passed away, I started going through pictures to do the same thing, and I couldn't do it because it's too hard to do Dodger's video, to go and do another one so soon. I just couldn't do the video.
I don't blame you. I totally understand where you're coming from. It's in fact, I was so broken up after we lost Lulabelle, and I'm very thankful to Eddie because of the fact that he gave us Nikki, and and Nikki's been a very special dog to me. But
He
that's
gave you Nikki?
he gave me Nikki.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have a talk with him.
Well, he doesn't give away dogs though. That's the whole thing. He doesn't give them away. But I guess he saw how tore up I was about it, and to this day, if I stop and think about it, I get tore up as well, all over again.
That's dope, though, man.
So
That's awesome.
yeah. Well, it meant a whole lot to me, then and now. So, yeah, I understand, Christy. In fact, we had I had a dog named Kaiser that was a black miniature schnauzer. Kaiser was a miniature. He was just a little bigger than most of them. All sitting here, tears from that. Oh, I get it, Tim. Believe me. Still, I think the important thing is, if we didn't love them so much and they didn't bring us so much joy, it wouldn't hurt so bad when we lost them. So, but Kaiser had started getting tumors all over him, and they started busting, and we gave him his best life possible. And when he was real little, he used to bring me my slippers when I'd come home from work.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, but in fact, he lived. He was kind of senile there at the end. About 6-8 months though before we had to have him, euthanized. He was having Corey Crowdy from the UK, very cool. He had gotten to where he was walking sideways because his arthritis had set in, and he was about half blind, and he literally walked sideways, wherever he went anywhere. So I took him to the vet and said, "Listen, I do not want to put him down, but I want to do whatever we can to help him." And so they gave him a shot of steroids and gave him some painkillers. And so, even though he was still blind as a bat at that point, but he was getting to where he could walk normally after that. So, I totally get it, Tim. It's tough. And here's the thing: at that point, the pain is so great that you really don't want, you don't want to go through that again.
Yeah.
But it's because of the joy that they bring that I guess for me, I go through it again. And because without it, the joy isn't there. The joy isn't there. There's not the opportunity for joy, for that particular joy. And so, seeing, hey, Mr. Mega Fred Zeppelin, good to see you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. You have a great weekend as well. So it's a tough thing to do, but there's the option. I mean, you either don't or you do. Without it, you don't have quite the you missing out on the joy that could be there. It doesn't mean that you love your lost one any less. It just means that there's something there to help distract you from that pain. You still there? I think you've frozen, Chef. Okay. I have 4 dogs, and I love them all. Had since birth, brother, and 3 sisters. Oh, cool. We've got 3 sisters. And got them all from Eddie. And Cindy Lou, plus Dory, missed him so badly. I understand. We have 3 now, and we for a long time we only had 1.
And that was my dog.
You keep trying to claim the dog, but it's a family dog.
It was a family dog, but he was my dog. At the end of the day, he's still my dog.
Well, anyhow, I guess we've discussed a little bit about what I do for work. I All right, here's my situation. I guess I'll go back to talking about work because it can be sad, talking about, lost loved ones, lost fur babies. And, but work is, my situation. I got to run. Thank you for coming in, Deemy. Come on. Hold on. There we go. But these dogs do bring me such joy. This one was born on my birthday. So, have a good weekend. Yeah. What was I going to say about? Oh, at this point, I've made a rank of supervisor, stupidvisor, whatever you want to call it. And for me to go work, if I were to work I could go work at the local police department. I'm sure they're hiring, but I would have thank you. I appreciate it, Christy. She's a sweetie. But if I did that, I'd lose, first of all, my rank. I've got right at 11 years in where I'm working, so I'd lose seniority. I would, there is, you have job protection, I guess, when you have over a year. The first year, you're probationary. After that, well, I don't know if it was a year that I was probationary because I became a certified officer during that time. And and I did sign a 2-year contract because they spent, I think it's around $5,000 or so to go through the police academy. And they did send me through the academy. So, but I've been there long after that. And if I decided now to go to work for a different police department, it would be loss of pay, loss of rank, loss of seniority, loss of job security, and I'd have to learn a whole new system. True, but I'm 60 years old, so I only have a few years left till retirement. I mean, I plan on retiring at 65 or 67. So that's between 4.5 to 6.5 years from now. Our retirement system is a really good retirement system. They do have a cost of living adjustment. I live in Mississippi, which has the lowest cost of living in the United States. I think you may find 1 or 2 places that list, maybe Oklahoma, or if it ain't broke, why fix it? Exactly. I don't want I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, but better the devil than what you don't know. How many times have people jumped into a different situation, found out even if people painted a pretty picture about it, it ain't as pretty as you thought. So I know the people I work with. You were born in Meridian? Very cool. I've been through there many times. I like Meridian. It's on the way to Tuscaloosa too, from here, straight down I-20. And anyhow, most of what I do is answer phone calls and dispatch people. Sometimes I have to go on calls. I can't do it right now because I'm on limited duty. Limited duty entails, well, my foot is still healing, got broken. I was chasing an escapee, and my foot twisted, came out from under me, and I ended up in the ditch. Hey, Peter, good to see you, brother. And anyhow, I don't know why I do YouTube other than I enjoy the people. At this point, I do it just because of the fact I like the people that I meet. Even then, though, sometimes I get burnt out and have to take a break. So it is what it is. And at some point, who knows? Out of the I do not know how much I've made. Hey, Brady Radke, what's my biggest regret in life or at work? in life, I know what that is without a doubt in life. What a overheated pop. Hey, I appreciate it. My biggest regret in life, I used to have a brother named Jeremy, and he called me one Sunday when I was at home. I had set my TV up. I've always had pretty good sized TVs, like better friends than in real life. I get that, Tim. I do. I've only got a couple of really close friends that I see in person fairly regularly. But when Jeremy called, I had the race on one side, and I was watching NASCAR back then, and I had the football game on the other side. I actually had two satellite receivers. I was into electronics and that type of stuff. Have a good weekend for you as well, Kristen. So I had a 65-inch TV. I had a race on one side, and I had football game on the other. I was rather distracted when my brother called. And let's just say I could have, the conversation was not long enough. It was, anyhow, a couple days later, I got the phone call. We got the phone call. My mom had come up. I was taking it, giving her a ride up to the hospital. And next thing I know, we got a phone call. My brother had passed away. And so, talking about living in hindsight, I fretted and fumed about that phone call and about the things I could have done, maybe to save my brother's life. Do what now? They shorted you a fry?
Yeah.
Well, come get these.
No.
Seriously, babe. Have they been tearing up things? You might want to check that box over there. I think they've been getting into that box, and that we've got quite a few things that we probably don't want them.
Anna Francis.
Okay.
Joy sent it to me.
Oh, wow.
What box are they going into?
I think they're getting the metallic shelves. Anyhow, well, I didn't know the situation. Well, I didn't comprehend, I didn't understand the gravity of the situation. And so that is probably my biggest regret in this life. I've tried to live my life with no regrets, and for the most part, I've been able to accomplish that.
No idea what box.
The down bottom shelf.
I
There's one box.
It got wire.
I understand that, but there's some other stuff in there I think the dogs have been getting into and dragging out. Brady, I understand what you're saying, and I've tried to think about that, but the fact is, that is my biggest regret. Would you do me a favor, babe? I could use some ice.
Actually made me cry with the whole dog story.
I'm sorry. Well, you've been watching.
Yeah, you didn't even say hi.
I didn't see you. It's my wife, Tammy. AJ, go on.
He's not on there?
He's working.
Oh.
He was on here for a minute. Anyhow. I don't look at losing Lulabelle as a regret. I do, to a degree, but that's something that I accept. It's a normal part of life. You love those who you love, but it's appointed unto man once to die, and then comes the judgment. The same is true of our pets. We're here but for a season. Hey, Traveling with Special Abilities, good to see you. Let's see. Well, I'll show that comment, but I'm not a snowflake, and by any stretch of the imagination. That doesn't mean I'm not human. Hey, Katie's Kitchen, good to see you. The fact is, I'm Now, Des is a snowflake. Well, you're welcome to your opinion. That's all right. I don't have a problem with it. Most anybody that knows me would say I'm not a snowflake, but hey, it's all good. Well, Des, I mean, you used to be, the peaceful snowflake. So, I love Des. She and I do not see things the same, and maybe it's just our own perception. We all look at life through our own filter. And I was raised a Christian, and I do believe in Christian values. I also tend to be empathetic, or I try to look at other people. All right, I will. Hey, Tammy. I'll tell her when she comes in. She'll come back to bring me some ice. Snowflake. Yes, they think I'm a snowflake. That's funny. But that doesn't mean that we don't go through life without failings. Whether you're conservative or liberal, if we all thought the same, that's true.
We're out of ice now. We need to get some more.
All right.
And it's about to pour.
Would you grab me a tea as well? I can put it in here. There may be one over there. It won't have much in it. I got more out in the truck.
I'll bring that back once I see them.
All right, thank you. Since I guess we'll turn this into a mukbang. Oh, I forgot to tell her. I'll tell her in a minute. But travel safe. Stay safe, Scott. I went to see Scott the other day. It was great to see him and Debbie and their family. He's good people. I've known Scott for many, many years, since the 80s. It's no way, because they're all different each other. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being a snowflake. It really is. And it takes all kinds. And I don't think whether you're a snowflake, to be fair, everybody is different in their own right. But I don't know. That's all true. Des, each one's unique. Every snowflake is. Although I don't know, it seems like I heard they found two that were the identical. I don't know. I know that's the rumor. But 2 out of the millions, that's quite an accomplishment. To find 2 that are the same. By the way, I'm having Whataburger. Let's see, we still got a while before Des opens her thing. And I ain't exactly in a hurry to do anything. So, no, you can't have any of this. This is people food. Rosemary's and Nikki and AJ. No, go on. Down. I may have to throw some treats out there in the road. Not the road. It's a younger generation's term. Yes, it is. I agree with you, Katie. Like I said, I was raised with traditional Christian values. And traditional Christian values dictate that you treat other people, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So we just order a burger for the dog. That's funny. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Special abilities. All right. It has no purpose other than just chit chatting. GRFO, Garfo, maybe. Hope I'm saying that okay. We just stood around and talk. I've talked some about work. We talked some about lost fur babies, and right now I guess we're turning it into a mukbang. My wife made it home and brought me some food, so I thought I'd eat while I'm sitting here talking. That's about it. I think most people would find my conversation boring, but let's see. Anyhow, we do try to help people build their channel if they're working on developing a channel. After all, no, y'all go on. If I give you one now, you're going to stay here. I'll save y'all a French fry, but only if you get down. In the meantime, I guess we can talk about more. Although I don't know what you would want to know. I was born in Jackson, Mississippi. My mother is from Mississippi. My daddy is from Fort Wayne, Indiana. They met in the Army. Let's see. That's true. The dogs are. I try not. They have from time to time some digestive issues. Oh, mine won't. All right, fine. There's a fry. There's a fry. There's a fry. There we go. Yeah, each got a fry. I'll give them regular treats later. I'd rather them have, dog treats than fries. I think the fries may mess up their digestion. Give them stomach issues. And so, let's see. Yeah. All right, fine. One more. Only one, well, I guess Rosemary's the only one that ain't really behaving. All right. One more. All right, now y'all, I don't want them to have gastric issues. They'll never eat fries again. Well, they'll eat anything I'm eating. I have to be careful, which I should tell you, there are things that you're not supposed to feed dogs. Do not give them grapes. Do not give them peanut butter. Well, I don't know. Peanut butter may be okay. Do not give them onions. Do not give them chocolate. In fact, enough that I gave a little bit a grape. I think that's what runs her kidneys. So I beat myself up about that for a long time. Little Bell was my favorite dog. She was the most affectionate dog. She spent all her time hanging out with me. She was a very special dog to me. Avocado, okay. No grapes, garlic, onions, fennel, okay. But grapes will cause a dog's kidneys to fail, and that's what happened to Lulabelle. And so I just tried to give her a nice, cool treat on a hot day. Thank you, Bob. But
Good.
yeah, I mean, we're good. You want to come say hey to
I
everybody? Or?
already said hey
Okay.
earlier.
Well, I'm
about
sure
to go
that.
eat my hamburger.
Okay,
Where's
yeah.
Nikki?
She was right
Oh,
here.
she's right here. Never
She's
mind.
right there. She wants you to
She
throw
was
the.
being sneaky.
Yeah, she was being sneaky. And chocolate, of course. Tell her. Oh, Tammy! Hang on. Y'all stay out of my food. Oh, Scott said that he was in. Well, I don't know if I can find the thing. He was telling me where he was. And Memphis, baby.
Uh-huh.
He said he'd be home around midnight.
Okay, because I had asked him, told him to be safe and all that.
All right.
I talked to him on Facebook.
Yep.
It's about, the bottom's about to drop out.
All right. All right. Nashville. Nashville. Damn it.
Yeah.
It's Nashville is where he was.
Oh, Nashville. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kim. Would y'all please go on? I'm trying to talk with everybody. All right, come here. Oh, now you're being spit. All right, well, come on. Up. There we go. And you cannot have my food still. I'll pet you for a minute, but be particular with your dogs, you know, because we love them, and there are some things that are bad for them. And so I guess I had never heard that about grapes. And Lilibel ate one, and then Otis turned his nose up at it. So Otis lived for a long time after that, and then we had gone to a and I don't want to dwell on that. But, all right, have a good night, Peter. Thank you for coming in. Yes, sweetheart, I see you. I see you. You're a sweet dog. But I'm busy. Sometimes they just really, really demand attention. I guess you could say they're needy from time to time. That's okay. I need them as much as they need me. So, I still got a burger to eat. But I think, I've been live long enough. I just really wanted to say, come on, kill, a little time, talk with some folks. Let me say thank you to Katie's Kitchen, Old Man King Homestead, Tim Mitchell, member of the family. Thank y'all for coming in. And bless the toilet for it. That's funny. Food's good. I got Tammy, I'm sure, got me a double cheeseburger from Whataburger. Always good. But I guess I need to finish that. But I think I've been live long enough. Thank y'all for coming in, and y'all have a blessed night. Now, don't forget, tonight Des will go live. I think she goes live at in about an hour and 12 minutes from now. She will be over at the Peaceful Des channel. I may hop up on her channel, on her panel for a little bit, or I may just sit in the chat for a bit. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, well, can't ever tell. She may forget to send me a link anyhow. But thank you all for coming in. God bless you. And hey, be excellent to one another. Don't forget treat other people the way you want to be treated. Be good to them. Give everybody respect hey, I understand Tammy's going to feed the critters around here. Treat everybody the way you'd like to be treated. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all later. Bye. 3, 2, 1.